Hello viewers, you're welcome to Ebu's channel. Yes, and today we're going to our kitchen, to our diet, to our nutrition. Yes, and before we continue, as you celebrate, subscribe, thumbs up, and also let me get your comments and questions. We are here to help each other live or stay happily by losing weight and having healthy lifestyle. Karibuni. You can see a variety of food here, but I want to talk of my journey, which has been stress-free, which has been so relaxed when it comes to food. There are people that have gone through tough times where they have decided to get rid of some food. They have decided to not to eat at all. They have decided a lot of things are happening out here. But for me and my weight loss journey, it has been relaxed and sweet. Okay? So this is my real life and I want to share it with us, and it has worked. I've lost 20 plus kgs. The last time it was 24 kgs I've lost in a span of 2 years, 5 months after delivery. Now, I have here with me my vegetables, I have proteins, I have carbohydrates, I have some other stuff that I'm going to talk about. I have fruits, I have wholemeal, yes, and all of it are very important. The key thing here, people, is that every nutrient is important, from carbohydrates, protein, fats, minerals, yes, are very important to your fight. Vitamins, they are very important to a human body, very important. And water, liquids are very important to our bodies. And therefore, you don't need to get rid of any of them. As people allude that carbohydrates, is the one that makes people get fat. I want to talk of it very briefly before we waste any more time. All this food here, you can eat it across the day, during breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But you have to identify two key things: the fats that are bad and the fats that are healthy. Two, the portions. They are very important. You are starting a weight loss journey. Please do not scrap off your carbohydrates. So, what are the good fats or the right fats for you as you journey in this weight loss journey? We have avocados. They provide the healthy foods. It depends on how many of them you're going to take. You can take a one or a half during the day. Okay? Two, we have a liquid, or we have olive oil for them that can manage to get olive oil. I use Elianto, which is good for me. So you can choose whichever oil you want, but the best one is olive, and we have Elianto, and I think you will be able to fry or to cook your food using them. Another thing that I want to talk about is our way of eating, the portions. The portions is key. So if you talk of protein, or if you talk of carbohydrates, which is so much, is the one that is broken into fat, and thereof you get add weight. You have to eat less. You have to eat little carbohydrates. It's just to boost your energy level, and also for some vital importance in your body. And therefore, I want to also talk of other things that also you want to get rid of, or you really need to lessen in your diet. That is salt and sugar. When you lessen them, then you're good to go. For me, I had what we call gestational diabetes during my first pregnancy, and I was told to either use so little of sugar or just leave it, and I left it since 2014. I take sugar mostly when I want to take porridge, but I don't take sugar Normally I don't take sugar. And normal day I don't take sugar at all, at all, at all. I take my tea, whenever devia. I take my tea like that. I don't take sugar. My child, by the time I was hitting 36 weeks, my child was weighing 4.2 kgs. Now you can imagine if I had to continue with sugar, because I delivered the child at 40 weeks with 4.5 kgs. So of course through cesarean section. So these things that I'm talking about here have worked for me. I've lost tremendously. I've lost in the span of 2 years and 5 months. I've lost 24 kgs. And so that is how I've been working out. That is my diet. I reduced portions. I used to take a lot of white rice, a lot of it, this big plate. 3/4 of it used to be rice. But I've managed it by introducing complex carbohydrates. Yes? Complex carbohydrates are here, like sweet potatoes. We have pumpkins, we have matoke, and also in our families, as Africans, we love ugali. We love ugali. You cannot get rid of ugali. So, and also wheat, you have a family, you have to make chapatis. What do? So let's start how we're going to eat. Normally, relax, and in real life. Yes? What I will say is that you can use all this food across the day. In the morning, because when you are going for a workout, you need energy, you need to boost your energy levels. Energy levels, the source is carbohydrates. So you can take a little bit of ngwashe or your sweet potato and a little bit of your lentils or your peas. Peas is here. You can take your peas and you're good to go. You take your tea. If you don't want to take your tea, the concoction that I talked about earlier on in my clip about the chia seeds, the ginger concoction, and the lemon, and you're good to go. If you find you have a lot of energy to work out, you burn it, and you burn even the one that you ate the previous day. But if you don't, you go working out without anything in your tummy, then you get exhausted very fast, and you can come back home, or you tend not to lose weight because the energy levels are very low, and therefore you cannot work out so much to burn more calories. Okay, thank you so very much for listening. Another thing is that your breakfast has to also include your protein, so that you build muscles. Muscles are good so that you're able to burn fat. Even if you're not working out, actually, the muscles will help you burn fat. As you continue with the errands outside there, when you have built muscles, the muscles help you burn fat in your body. Therefore, proteins are key. Yes? When it comes to vitamin and what have you, the vitamin and the minerals are very important. That's why you can see here we have garlic, we have oranges, we have bananas, we have carrots, which are very important. Add to your food. You have all that. You have these ones. We have the red pepper. Red pepper is so good. Women who need at least this in the house. Very important to clear your system so that you don't have you are not prone to the UTIs, the infections. You get it. It's really good for that. So this one is very important to a lady. And if you cannot be able to get oatmeals or oats, don't get stressed. You can get your gidere. I don't have it here, but you can get your gidere. Very good. Just small portion. I don't have something to measure, but I use this small plate to measure whatever I'm eating. So if you have to really take white rice, which I have managed to get rid of in my diet, and if I have to, I take a little, just a quarter of this or a half of this. Then the rest of the plate is vegetables. The vegetables you can take. I have this in my garden outside here. I plucked it out. Pumpkin leaves, very nice. I know how to cook it and you enjoy it. Anyone that has visited me, I know you have tasted. Vegetable, pumpkin leaves, very good. You have your spinach, you have your broccoli, you have many other indigenous vegetables like manago. We have saget. We have what you call cabbages that are good also for losing weight. So include that in your diet. A lot of protein, a lot of vegetables, water, and very controlled carbohydrates. then you're good to go. Okay, I'm trying to just help us know that every food here is very important. You can get your matoke, add your protein, you continue. You can take your pumpkin, add your protein, and you continue in small pieces. In small pieces. If I want to take maybe beans, I can put this plate but flat, I am good to go. When I want to maybe take, for example, bananas when it's in pieces, I just take flat, either half of this or flat of this proportion, I am good to go for my protein. Same to ugali. I take a half of that particular small plate or a quarter of it. The rest should be protein and vegetables. Again, don't get so stressed. In food, you have alternatives. Proteins, we have very many sources of proteins. Sorry. Here I have beans. I bought these beans. Mixed beans are very sweet. Mixed beans. We have jahe, which is called the green beans and the black beans. Very important in your diet. Other sources are like red meat. Red meat also is among the, if you take so much of it, it's among the bad fats. But if it's controlled, like for example, you take it once or twice in a week, that is very important. It's a source of protein. We have samaki or tilapia here. Any fish, any seafood is a very important source of protein. So you add it in your diet. That's why I'm saying you can take it in the morning, lunchtime, or in the evening, as long as you manage your portions. Yes? If you don't have brown rice, you have your ngwashe, you have your matoke, you have your pumpkin, you have your ugali. Yes? We cannot get rid of ugali in Africa. We love it. So get it in portions. Okay? You have wheat, you have a family, and you are making a chapati. For me, one is enough for me. And sometimes even for breakfast, I take a half of it. I put my avocado. I put my one of protein like a boiled egg. You're good to. I'm good to go actually. And you find you work out, you burn a lot of calories. You take more hours, even sometimes 2 hours, just working out. Why? Because you've energized yourself before starting your workouts. Another thing that you should and must include in your diet is things like ginger, garlic, very important. They help you in boosting your immune system and also in rising your metabolism rate. Okay, so along the journey, this is what I learned about the chia seeds. I learned about the flax seed. Flax seed, I'll talk about it in my preceding clips. Flax seed is very important in boosting your metabolism rate. And above 40, you need this in your house. This is like medicine. It raises your metabolism rate. Metabolism rate helps you burn calories when you are working out. Okay, because as you age, it comes down. As you grow, that metabolism rate goes down. So get flaxseed is very important. I'll talk on how to use it maybe in my coming clips. Almond nuts, it's among the nuts, whatever you use. So I want to also talk about snacking. Snacking, when you take your concoction in the morning of chia seeds, ginger and lemon, or with cinnamon, you find these things make you fuller throughout the day. Or avocado, it makes you fuller throughout the day. Therefore, you manage and control your food portions. So when it comes to snacking, therefore, you will not take so much because you feel just good and full. So you just take either a quarter of this, you're okay. For me, it goes a long way to just control my eating pattern or my eating habits. Also, this is very good fiber. That is popcorn is another good fiber that you can take during the day. And people, friends, we just have to work this. Weight is not good. Excess weight is bad, detrimental to our lives. So get rid of that. Be relaxed. Take it easy. Yes, you want to take porridge, there is a maranga porridge. If you don't have it, tumia porridge ya kawaida ya wimbi. It is okay, as long as it is controlled also. It cannot be you taking porridge daily. So you take it today, tomorrow you don't take it. You can add some peanut inside. Peanut is a good fat also. Good fat, peanut. Yes, good fat. So just try it. good fat also. So all these things, all this food is very key, very important. Relaxed cooking in different ways, and you find you enjoy your life. If it's matoke, you can boil, you can fry it, you can cook whole when it has its the outer part, it's okay. Same to pumpkin, you can boil it, you can make it like soup, blend it, well and good, like this one. So you don't get bored. Be diverse. You can boil this one, you can bake, you can deep fry, you can fry it. You are good to go. So make it so interesting when it comes to weight loss. When it comes to, again, adding, you can also add carrots, you can add your red pepper, you can add inside of it. Sometimes when you want to change the thing, you put some lemon inside. You have to just make things work out for you, and in a simple way. Okay, so this is what I had today, and I believe that you have gotten something, and just manage it will help you manage your portions. I've managed mine, and it has worked for the last 2 years. It has worked for me. It has really worked for me. Therefore, be encouraged that you're able to lose that weight, that you're able to manage your plates, yes, as you continue. And for them that are in that group of mine that I'm doing, that is the ladies that we are working with in weight loss journey, remember that you are beautiful, very beautiful. You are beautiful, and I am looking forward to see somebody. I'm looking forward to see you losing that extra weight. The excess weight is out of your body. Thank you so much for watching. Looking forward for your comments and your questions. As Christians, we continue praying that COVID-19 will be defeated in Jesus' name. Thank you for watching. Bye.